Strap on your crash helmets. You got maximum exposure. It's a thin line between life and death, especially when it's stretched across a gorge and you're walking on it. Find out what happens when you need a super vasectomy. Hey look, a cave that's 1,300 feet deep. Let's go! Okay, stop me if you heard this one before. A blind guy, a double amputee, and a paralyzed dude climb a mountain. Max X dives through hoops to bring you quality programming. Riding a bike is great exercise. We sure feel better. Lonely farmers take their dates out for a drive. At 20,000 feet, this dude is swinging. And a sexy supermodel goes down like a champ. We're shooting for world records on Going For It. Woo! Yes! Oh, yeah! Dean Potter is pure Max X. Show us your moves, Dean. Oh yeah, he knows how to go for it. Dean's gonna try to walk across this 350-foot deep canyon in Moab, Utah. And he's gonna do it on this nylon ribbon, which is only 1 inch wide. This extreme sport is called slacklining. How hard is it? Check out these guys.
Excellent.
This ain't your safest sport, but Dean is one of the best slackliners in the world.
Slacklining is a whole different story from tightrope walking. A tightrope doesn't move, it's tensioned cable. Slacklining is walking a 1 inch piece of trampoline, bouncing up and down, more like surfing. You only have your hands for balance.
Step 1, Dean and his crew anchor one side of the slackline into the rock. Step 2, Dean measures the distance he'll be walking.
77.
Step 3. 77 feet of slackline is stretched across the canyon and anchored to the other side. Step 4. Dean does some serious meditating. Step 5. Strip naked to the waist and go for it. Listen up, now don't ever try this in your canyon. Not a good start, but Dean's gonna try again. Dean's having trouble finding his stride. Attempt number 3, and Dean is on his way. Remember, the dude is 350 feet above the canyon. He's got a safety line tethered from his waist to the slack line. But if the slack line breaks away from the anchors, he's a dead man. Okay, he's about 2/3 of the way. He makes it, and it's time to celebrate. Let's see it again. Once Dean finds his stride, everything seems fine until he reaches the halfway mark. Now look how close Dean comes to falling. He maintains his balance and keeps on going. It's about at the 2/3 mark, Dean nearly falls again, but manages to steady himself. The final 20 feet are a breeze, and Dean is back on land doing his slackliner shuffle. Dean Potter, not much of a dancer, but is that dude a slackliner or what? These guys are going for it on a road trip deep in Mexico. Destination, the Cave of the Swallows. Local legend has it that this 1,300-foot deep cave is full of evil spirits that lure people to their death. You think these dudes care? Nuh-uh. They're base jumpers, and they're diving into the deepest known free-fall pit in the world. Crank up the music and show us your stuff. This rush is raw and loud. Listen to what it sounds like to streak towards the ground.
Here. 1, 2, 3.
Now check out the thunder of a parachute opening. They add to the thrills by playing a game of target practice. They try to land on a white sheet the size of a tabletop.
I missed it!
The only way out of the cave is to be hoisted up by a cable. Can't stop these adrenaline junkies. They're going again and again.
5 seconds. I missed it! All right.
These 14 people are totally amped about going for it.
We're gonna do it. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
They're trying to set a new world record of 14 skydivers passing through a hoop in midair. They're packed inside the plane, waiting for it to level off at 14,000 feet. And out they go. Now check out how hard this is. These two have to hold the hoop and skydive backwards. All the others line up in a single line and shoot through the hoop. And they only have 60 seconds for all the skydivers to pass through. Because by then, everyone has to deploy their chutes. There's 1. There's 2. And number 3 goes through. Number 4 hits the hula hoop. They barely hang on. Here comes 5. He really slams into it. Hey, let's see that again. Slower. Skydiver number 5 lines up his approach. He heads for the hoop. It appears he's going to clear it when right here, his legs smack into the hoop. We got the makings of a real tragedy. Somehow, one skydiver manages to hang on to the hoop. The others involved in the crash are okay. Now remember, this is all happening while everyone's falling to the ground at about 120 miles an hour. They only have about 35 seconds to get the final 9 skydivers through the hoop. And they've done it! Let's speed up the action and see it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A new record. Meet 3 really amazing dudes. Eric Weinmayer, blind. Hugh Hare, double amputee. Mark Wellman, paralyzed from the waist down. Ain't nothing gonna stop these rock climbers from scaling this mountain in Utah.
Man, it feels cold out here. It feels snowflakes on my head. Okay.
They head out. This is the ultimate in teamwork. Eric is Mark's legs, and Mark is Eric's eyes.
I don't know, man. A blind man giving a pair a piggyback ride? It's a pretty scary thing.
Nothing scares these guys. Each has their role in this incredible challenge, and their teammates can count on them.
I don't have any feeling in my legs. And what the rock chaps do is they protect my legs from any kind of abrasion from the rock.
Hugh has custom-built feet for different climbing conditions.
I brought 2 feet with me. One is a foot that allows me to stand on very small rock edges, the width of a dime. The toe is very stiff. I also brought a different type of foot that's very soft in the toe so I can friction on slanted surfaces.
Eric's 1,000 feet up, climbing blind.
When I climb, my hands are my eyes, so I scan the rock in a really systematic way, and when I find that hold, I hang from that arm and I scan for the next hold with my other hand. So I work my way up the rock face by hanging and scanning.
The climb is brutal. The unique team of athletes near the top. On they go, just feet from the summit.
It's about 3 feet above us, the actual summit. It's really, really tiny. It's about a foot square.
Killer.
We're just on this tiny pillar in space.
So it's up there somewhere, eh? Is it you?
There it is, you're at the top.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, give me a high five. Going for it. Got there. Max X is rocking. Coming up, a dude ain't gonna be doing no more bricklaying. Why do they climb the slippery, greasy pole? 'Cause it's there. Here's why it takes so long to get a pizza delivered. 25 co-eds crammed in a car. Oh, damn, I'm dreaming again. A 92-year-old finally takes the plunge. And a beautiful babe sets a pre-dive record. If you're still not impressed, check out our Max X list. Max X, we deliver reality. You're going for it with Max X. Cliff Lanois is a kung fu master. He, like all these guys, just love messing with concrete. Nice! But now for Cliff's favorite. This is the one where a dude takes a sledgehammer and busts a concrete block that's resting on Cliff's groin. That calls for a slow motion look. Muscle Man raises the sledgehammer high over his head. Don't miss. Don't miss, dude. Down comes the hammer, shattering the cement block. We encourage everyone to try this, but you gotta have the right uniform. Whatever you do, go with the tiny pink panties. Here it is again from another angle. Keep a close eye on Cliff's face. Oh, by the way, now Cliff's voice sounds a lot like this. A little known fact about Canadians, they love their meat, especially Italian Canadians. At this yearly festival, they'll try to climb a 40-foot grease-covered pole to retrieve hunks of ham, salami, and sausages. Meat. They work in teams. They're allowed to use hay, sawdust, burlap, or sand to get a better grip. Do you think it's possible to love meat too much? We don't. It's been one failed attempt after another. Finally, we got ourselves a winner. And this man's got himself a wiener. Italians, they may not have much of an army, but they can do this. Once again, we bring you Italians with too much time on their hands. But if it's one thing we've learned at Max X, pizza guys stand between us and starvation. Yo, Doughboy, show us your best moves, huh? Okay, so if you know anything about the Italians and had to bet on who won, take a guess. It was the Sicilians. Once again, they blew away the competition. On your mark, get set, go! Would you trust your favorite pig to go riding with these guys? This is the Pig and Forge race. Each contestant has to drive with a pig in their arms. We're betting these guys got a little experience in this area. It's a 3-lap race. At the end of each lap, the driver drops off their pig, picks up a new one, cranks up the Model T, and takes off again. This race has been going on for more than 75 years. Not much else to do in Tillamook, Oregon.
We have our own rules. First thing is to treat the pigs with the best care you can so we don't injure any pigs or animals there.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to injure a pig before they go off to slaughter. Those are real antique Model T Fords they're racing through the mud and hauling around their pigs in. But hey, it's worth trashing a classic car for a moment like this. A trophy and a hearty handshake from the Pig Princess. You're chillin' with Max X. Next, spend a day with the Angry Women's Circumcision Team. A dude swings off a hot air balloon into really thin air. A Max X nightmare. Thousands of Spaniards packed together like, well, Spanish sardines. A Max X fun recipe. 1, climb rock. 2, dangle from rope. 3, scream. A woman who'll do anything to set a world record. Even put on clown shoes. And if that don't blow you away, watch our Max X list. Don't get too comfortable. It's Max X. Scott Burke can rock climb with the best of them.
Main thing is staying alive. Do that, you got plenty more climbs ahead of you.
Rock climbing is cool to do, but it ain't exactly the most fun thing to watch. We can try to make it more exciting by hitting you with every cliche you've ever heard. Every step, every grasp is carefully calculated. A fall can send him smack into the face of the rock. He's one mistake from death.
Oh, it's so killer up here. That's what we live for.
But Scott Burke deserves better than cliches, because what makes him a Max X dude is something no one else does. He ends every climb by anchoring a rope into the rock, strapping it around his waist, and swinging like a madman 3,000 feet above the ground.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna jump to it! Woo! Yes! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
If that rope snaps, it's see you in the morgue time. Now this is rock climbing.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Mike Howard loves heights and circus acts, so he's put the two together and come up with a really strange record. Mike's riding this balloon to an elevation of 20,000 feet, and then he's going to climb out of the basket and swing from a trapeze attached to the balloon. If he's successful, he's got himself a new world record. 4 members of a British skydiving team are on board. They're actually only there until the balloon reaches the 11,000-foot level. Once these guys jump, it'll cause the balloon to shoot up to 20,000 feet. There they go. And there goes the balloon. At these heights, you need oxygen.
And the air's getting a little thin up here.
They race upwards. They're closing in on 20,000 feet. They level off and Mike gets ready to go for a new world record.
Ready when you are to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good man, good luck.
There he goes. Mike's not wearing a parachute, just a safety line.
Goodness sake, we're almost 20,000 feet above the earth.
He must swing for 2.5 minutes to set the world record. Who makes up these rules? Join me!
Oh, for goodness sake. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.5 minutes, the highest trapeze act in the world! Woo! Fantastic, Mike. Congratulations. Thank you.
Mike Howard, going for it and got it. A new world record. Oh yeah. A lot of people are faced with the ongoing care for the elderly, which can get pretty darn expensive. Well, here's one solution. Encourage your favorite 92-year-old to take up skydiving.
Okay.
Actually, Herb's the original Max X dude. We dig his name a lot. Herb. Herb's going to do his first solo parachute jump. And if he's successful, then he'll set a world record as the oldest person ever to do it.
What the heck is this thing?
What he's doing isn't entirely insane. Herb is a retired pilot. Flew planes for 63 years.
Put that on, Herb.
This dude has ice running through his veins. He ain't afraid of dying.
Well, I'm 92. What future I got? 2 or 3 more years. So what's the difference?
Herb ain't afraid of dying, but he was damn sure afraid of his wife.
Wife said if you dive, I'll jump, I'll quit, I'll leave you. She's gone now, 2 years. So I don't have anybody to worry about me.
Are you sure you don't have anybody to worry about you, Herb? Dude is a babe magnet. There goes a plane carrying Herb on his attempt at the record. He'll be in constant radio communication with his instructor down on the ground.
There you go.
The plane levels off at 7,800 feet. And it's time to throw the old guy out.
Look around up there and enjoy yourself, Herb. Get control, grab your toggles, give me a left turn. There you go. Put your way down.
It takes Herb 7 minutes to touch down. He even falls slow. Dude has just set a new world record.
Hey, what a trip. It was just wonderful. You know, up there you can see everything. You're in charge.
It looks like skydiving isn't the thing to get rid of old Herb. He may still need that extended care. But clearly, someone don't mind. Check out this crowd in Spain. It's the middle of summer, scorching heat. Imagine how sweaty it must be down there. For these fun-loving Spaniards, it's perfect conditions for holding the Human Tower Festival. The idea is to see how high you can stack a bunch of guys without falling. These 300 people form the base of the tower. This team is going for a record 50 feet high. Their first attempt is going nowhere except down. They regroup and try again. Spanish teamwork. They build one level at a time. They're less than 10 feet away from the 50-foot mark. That horn signals it's time to go for the record. Send up the kids. Yeah, they use children for the top level. The record is official when that little Max X dude raises his hand. And up it goes. They gotta climb down without anyone falling for the record to be official. Everyone's down. The record is in the books. And now it's time to get drunk and go for the mass orgy record. Max X is breaking records. Coming up, since when is a bug a chick magnet? Honey, after you're done chopping some firewood, can you make me some dinner? Oh, never mind. Biking bareback. That's what we call max exercise. And going from Cuba to Florida without a raft. If you want to see something that totally rules, hang out for our Max X list. Max X, it's all good. Max X record breakers. Set them up and knock them down. We make fun of Canada a lot, but we're not going to do that right now. It's really our kind of country. Where else can you find a woman who would strip down naked on a bus, mount a bike, and ride through traffic in broad daylight in the middle of winter? We're thinking that bicycle seat is kinda chilly. Lee McDonald is trying to win $10,000 in a contest for performing the most unusual, crazy, or difficult stunt. And it sounds like Lee's getting a lot of fans. But the cops aren't cheering her on. They arrested Lee, but freed her in time to see which contestant won the contest. Oh, Lee was voted out, and she went home a loser. Hey, Lee, if it makes you feel any better, you're a winner in our book. Hey, all you guys looking for a mail-order bride, check this out. It's the World Lumberjill Championships in Boonville, New York. Women who can chop down trees, carve wood with a chainsaw, and bury a bullseye with a hatchet. Is it wrong to find all these women really sexy? Imagine how self-sufficient and low maintenance they are. Heck, these women can probably build you a house from the ground up. Think of how little it'll cost you to keep them in fashion. Some work boots, a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, a couple of plaid shirts, and you're home free. If you want one of them, you better move fast. Women like these don't stay available for very long. And don't worry, these women aren't just all muscle and blades. They have feelings, too. They'll cry over being crowned the World Lumberjill Champion. Sorority girls often get a bad rap. But the Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority sisters in Southern California are working to make a difference. They had a chance to spend the weekend feeding the homeless. Then at the last minute, they got a call to see if they wanted to try to set a new world record for cramming 25 women into a VW. Feed the homeless or stuff a VW? Come on, is there any doubt? women in a VW. A new record. Let's hear it for the Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority girls. Doing all they can to make the world a better place.
How do you feel?
Check out Megan Heaney Greer, supermodel, super babe, and oh yeah, a super diver. Megan holds the American world record for free diving. That's diving without any air tanks. She just fills her chest with a breath of air, and down she goes. She'll be trying to set a new world record off Big Pine Key in Florida by diving to a depth of 165 feet. Whoa, check out the fins on her. Look at the concentration. She wants that new record. She's ready. She takes a breath of air, and she's off. The deeper she goes, the more pressure builds. She runs the very real danger of rupturing her internal organs. She passes the 100-foot mark. She must reach 165. She reaches 165, but for the record to be official, she's got to make it back. But if she swims too fast, she runs the risk of blacking out. There it is, she's done it. Megan has set a new American freediving record of 165 feet.
All right.
She was underwater without air for nearly 2 minutes.
157.86 seconds.
Let's hear it for world record holder Megan Heaney Greer. Going for it real deep.
Here we go.
You're deep inside maximum exposure. Next, a dude with a passion for crashing. The man with the world's strongest elbows. Yo, the Olympics are that away. And if you think that's super fine, stand by for our Max X list. Max X, the most fun you can have sober. This British dude is Kevin Major. He's a man with a plan. To set the world record for the longest car jump, he's got to beat 232 feet. They've juiced the engine so the car can hit 120 miles an hour. But they have to weigh down the back to keep it from flipping. But just in case it does, there's a roll cage so Kevin won't get crushed.
There are a lot of dangers of, like when you hit the ramp, how the car is going to react. It's just worrying me a little bit.
While an ambulance stands by, he kisses his girlfriend goodbye and goes for the record. Uh-oh. Nasty. That's what they were afraid of. Hey, let's see it in slow-mo. Looks like his back end hits just as he launches. And despite all the planning, the car flips anyway. The roof is crushed. The car slides to a stop 800 feet later. Hey, he's okay. Somehow he doesn't get squashed. But he don't look too good.
Well, I think you've got the record. You're going to make it.
All I can remember is having to concentrate on hitting that ramp straight. Just cannot remember anything else except for just flying through the air. And then it's a total blank. I can't remember nothing.
Kevin lands 245 feet away. That's 13 feet more than the old record. Hey, nothing in the rules says the car has to land on its wheels. Or in one piece. Hey guys, we might be better than women at some things, but long-distance swimming ain't one of them. Almost every long-distance swim record is held by ladies. And Susie Maroney is going to try to set another. She's going to try to become the first person to swim from Cuba to Florida. The distance is 110 miles, and the waters are shark-infested. That's why the cage. She tried once, but came up 10 miles short.
I'm just concentrating very, very hard to stay in a relaxed mood.
She's off on her attempt at a new world record. This woman is tough. She's been swimming for hours and hardly looks tired.
First 6 hours we'll make 25 miles. This is unreal. She's really in good shape this year. It's unreal.
As the day wears on, Susie's wearing down. She's being slammed from side to side in the steel cage.
We got a window of maybe 25 to 30 hours that she can, if she can maintain the speed that she's going at right now, she should make it with no problem. A little longer than this, then eventually we're going to end up with some northwest wind, which for us is fatal.
Hey, fatal ain't a word you want to hear in shark-infested waters. Susie swims through the night. She continues to get pounded, but she sucks it up and keeps going. By daybreak, Susie's closing in on the record. Land is in sight, and she can't wait to get there. 24 hours after she jumped in the water, Susie's climbing out of the water with a new world record, becoming the first person to swim the 110 miles from Cuba to Florida. Chalk up another record for the ladies. Oh yeah. It's amazing what people will try to get into the record books. Thai muscle man, Lupon Tampoon, is going to take on 2 motorcycles in a game of tug-of-war. He gets 5 attempts at holding back the bikes. He must stop them cold in their tracks for more than 25 seconds to break the current record. Attempt number 1. The bikes win. Tampoon changes his strategy. He's going to try to hold back the bikes by wrapping the cables around his biceps. Attempts number 2, 3, and 4 were also won by the bikes. It's time for his 5th and final attempt. The green flag is up, and the bikes gun their engines, trying to rip Tampoon in 2. A clock in the upper corner keeps track of the time. This strong man ain't budging. But it ain't surprising. Going through life with a name like Lupon Tampoon will make anyone tough. He's closing in on a new world record. 25, 26, 27, 28.08 seconds. A new world record. Damn, he's strong. Congratulations, Lupon Tampoon. You are a true inspiration to everyone in the world with a weird name. It ain't the size of the dog in a fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Maximum exposure will knock you out with our Max X list. Yo, we're back with maximum exposure. It's X-List time and the best of the best. Coming in at number 3, Goin is amazing. He woke up one morning in his hometown of Stockholm, Sweden, and headed out on a bike ride. A ride that kept going, and going, and going. 6 months and 6,800 miles later, he reached his destination, Mount Everest. Goin wasn't there just to snap some photos and head home. He was going to attempt to climb the world's most deadly mountain, more than 26,000 feet tall. And he was going to do it without an oxygen tank. Wow, that sounds suicidal. Goin was joined at base camp by his girlfriend. Before Goin starts his climb, he must perform an ancient ritual.
In order to be admitted on the mountain, you first have to pacify the mountain gods.
Hopefully the gods are listening. Many have died trying to conquer Everest. Goin hopes he's not the next victim. Keep in mind, this guy has just finished a 6,800-mile bike ride before starting his climb. The terrain is treacherous. At points, his passage is blocked by crevices that plunge hundreds of feet down, and the only way to cross them is on a ladder. He's entering the death zone. The air is thin, and Goin is starting to have difficulty breathing. He's never climbed at this altitude without the aid of oxygen. Goin attacks the icy mountain with pickaxes, and each step becomes labored. After days of climbing, the summit is in sight. He's just 300 feet from his goal, but he can't realize his dream. A storm is blowing in, and it's too risky to go on. Defeated, Goin must turn around and hike back to the bottom. 2 days later, disappointed and exhausted, Goin makes it back to base camp. His girlfriend shares his pain. Most mortals will just pack up and head. Not Goin. He spends a couple of days resting and bulking up with fattening foods. This dude did not ride 6,800 miles to experience defeat. He's getting to the top of Mount Everest, even if it kills him. Goin heads out for his second assault on the mountain. Within a couple of days, he reaches the 26,000-foot mark and makes camp. Once again, he's only a few hundred feet from the top, and the next morning, he's going for it. Goin sets out, and this time he does it. He reaches the top. This exclusive footage captures the moment that he stood at the top of Mount Everest and looked down at the world below. A live stream, a world record. Goin Crop, Super Dude. Coming in at number 2 on the X list. This is the Sahara Desert in southern Morocco. Here's some beauty shots. Now here's the harsh reality. Scorching 120-degree temperatures, blistering sandstorms, and brutal terrain. Perfect location for the toughest foot race on Earth. It takes about 4 days to cover the 150 miles of desert. There's 2,000 competitors, 2,000 different stories. We chose to follow one runner, Chris Moon. Nothing stops this dude.
The sun's shining and it's a lovely day for it.
This guy's the toughest of the tough, all heart and guts.
Now the downhill bit.
The conditions are tailor-made to destroy a person. If the heat doesn't fry you, the sandstorms will rip you apart. Blisters and body sores spell the end of the road for many runners. But nothing's going to keep Chris from finishing the race. Chris knows that pain is part of the race.
Everything's okay? Okay. Yep. Had to stop a lot to adjust the leg this morning, so it's a bit slow, but I hope to make it up.
Chris picks up the pace. Fighting through intense pain and fatigue, he passes other runners. All along the way, runners drop out of the race, but Chris ain't quitting. 47 hours after the race began, Chris approaches the finish line. Amazingly, he comes in 286th out of a field of 2,000 runners. He completes the race more than a day ahead of many runners.
Good to be here. I know why they call it the toughest foot race on Earth. I think it is. How you feeling? Great. Absolutely great.
Chris Moon, living his dream and going for it. Number 1 on the X list. Ottawa, Illinois. More than 200 skydivers are gathered in a hangar, mapping out a plan for something that's never been done before. Their goal? To lock hands and hold formation 20,000 feet in the air. Sounds insane, but these are some of the best skydivers in the world. Many with thousands of jumps to their credit. Chances are they won't get it right the first time, but they're confident they can do it. Twin-engine planes are used to carry the skydivers to 20,000 feet. They fly in formation, dangerously close together. The doors open, and out they go. Everything must be carefully timed.
You're going from the inside and the comfort and the knowledge of an airplane where a pilot's in control to a hurricane force wind where the temperature changes drastically and the wind blasts like a hurricane and you have the fear of the fall and it all hits your brain together. We start out falling at about 145 miles per hour. At the end it'll slow down to about 119 miles an hour.
Each section of the formation is color coordinated, so there's no mistake about who the skydivers are supposed to link up with.
When the formation begins to build, it begins to stretch and pull when they don't fly exactly right with the precision they need to match the fall rate. That causes a tension that can almost rip your fingernails out of your hand. It's excruciating.
Getting more than 200 skydivers to link up at the same time while plunging towards the ground at nearly 150 miles an hour seems impossible. Their first attempts end in failure. They no sooner touch the ground than they pack their chutes and they're back up in the sky, going for it. After a series of attempts and disappointments, the vision is finally realized. One by one, sections of the formation take shape.
Everyone felt it in the air. I knew it was completed. I felt that there is this phenomena of electricity that goes through these formations. Everybody felt that. The electricity was solid, goosebumps just riddling through their body.
There it is, 246 skydivers joining hands as one. Incredibly, the formation holds for 7 seconds before letting go and breaking apart.
I looked at, from my position in the DC-3 that was the furthest one back, and looked up, and I had tears in my eyes. It was perfect. It's just as we envisioned it. It was perfect.
Setting goals, breaking records. Maximum exposure. Going for it.